MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Tyler Chatwood starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
First pitch, 120.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Padres down in order. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Garrett Richards will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink, and sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy, and if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knee.
2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on it? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Comes set, the 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. That's in the basket, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So here's Albert Almora next. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And there's ball 1. Richards peers in. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Almora with an even count, 2-2. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Manny Machado stands in as he looks at a called strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And another foul ball. The Cubs had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. So here's Will Myers, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubs are on top, 2-1. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Victor
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hit out towards second. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First offering on its way. Contreras stands at first with 1 out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Tyler Chatwood, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 2-1.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Here's Juan Lagares. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. Here's the first pitch to him. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a called 3rd strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They're down 2-1. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Jason
Fouled off.
Hayward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that brings up Javi Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's quickly 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit to right.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box, Ian Happ swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Almora stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
0-2 is the count.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Once again, a 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. He's there and records the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. For the current campaign, Machado carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A ball and a strike now to Machado. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Will Myers. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error for the Padres so far. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting,
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Lays off 2-2 now. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher next, Tyler Chatwood. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second and he didn't even have to steal.
And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Hey, D-Roll, I think we got a case right now of this team. They're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
In now, David Bodie, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Cal Quantrill answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Cal Quantrill.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We played 4 full. Cubs lead it 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat.
The second baseman.
Ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit in the air to left field. Happ is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Josh Naylor will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there at the knees, strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. High chopper to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down 5-1. Will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Bottom of the inning now. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Close play first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out.
The center fielder.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pomerantz has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Pomerantz is ready. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Lagares. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Almora comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely 0 reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
And in steps Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
And it's fouled away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres leave a pair. They're down here 5-1. Ready for another chance? Victor Caratini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman, Victor.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Wilson Contreras will be next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Fouled off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Hit hard on the ground is short. And there are 2 away now. Now batting, Jason Kipnis. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Nico Horner will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet and 4 RBIs. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Anthony Rizzo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Anthony Rizzo is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement.
Nico Horner.
Trevor McGill will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Anthony Rizzo will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Leading off for San Diego, the right fielder, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Will Myers is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The count now at 2-1. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. And he fouls this one off. And here's the 3-2 from him. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hopped up. Rizzo is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Mejia. No hits to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? That nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Almora has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Lagares. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Waiting on it is Almora, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're down 5-1.
7th inning, Stretch.
Matt Strahm will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
Last half of the 7th here, so the lineup flips over and digging in, David Bodie. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it, 1 down. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He was a double play victim last time around. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Fouled away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Pham is right there. And that's out number 2. Riding in once again, Javier Baez. His career numbers in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Dozier onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now batting.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. An absolute bomb.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Kyle Ryan gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Manny Machado stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Padres draw a bit. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
To the plate now, Albert Almora. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
Nope.
Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Ball 3.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Victor Caratini will be next. The 3-1 is strike 2 swinging.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lagares is right there, 1 down. And this throw gets away from him. Chris Bryant will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 17, Chris Bryant.
A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. Comes set and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Number 2.
Stepping up now, Nico Horner. the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. Liner towards second. Dozier with a great stop. He goes to first. Got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Now here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The Cubbies are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
High in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brian Dozier is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. 1-1, here it is. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out. The Cubs finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
5-2 the final today. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Chatwood with his 4th win this season. Garrett Richards couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Craig Kimbrell hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious 5 runs.